you frigid cow! You've broken your heart, too.
Help Mr. Webster clear him up, or I shall be at a considerable disadvantage when the police arrive. This is not good enough, officer. I telephoned for help 7 minutes ago.
Ruth? Ruth, you've just got to help me.
But for him, I'd never have found you.
Well, he just got in the way. He always did. You should have found me 5 years ago, Ruth. And it was all of a size. I was myself. The sun shone. Not too hot, not too cold. I knew what I had. I knew where I was. And the law, they knew where they were. Respect on both sides, a self-respecting area of control. It was as if I was in charge of the local tax office. Gracefield Gardens we lived in, Sheila and I, then. And nobody pushed too hard this way or that way. The law, they were accountants, trying to get the public off paying too much to me. I didn't mind. They didn't mind, because I didn't want that much. I mean, it was fair enough. Sometimes I allowed their expenses, and sometimes I didn't. It was fair. It was like walking on green velvet.
But everything you did was still wrong.
Huh? Oh, yes. It was bent. But not like Eddie bent it, or Mackelson. It was a nice limited area that I got pushed out of for 5 dead years. And Eddie, fat snake Eddie, took it all. Built it up into an empire, puffed it up, till I didn't know it anymore. Didn't want it anymore. I don't want anything now, except what's gone. I tried to put it all back, but they all get in the way, living and the dead. I tried to buy back the house in Gracefield Gardens. The nearest I could get was Angles Road. Somebody's laughing somewhere.
Assuming the police are efficient, Arthur, and I see no reason why they shouldn't be, Spindoe is now contained in a certain area south of the river.
Answer it. Like from sleeping.
Message? What message? Billy? Nothing else? Yes, but he won't come here. He doesn't even know the address. Was that all right?
Scaliger?
Yes. The message was just Billy.
Didn't I say he sees it all wrong? I need a map.
Think he'll try for you again?
Well, he has nothing to lose.
Scaliger?
Ah. He'll be with him. Scaliger will urge him back here, each desperate in his different way.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
So we sit and wait for a second visit?
No. Why should I be a decoy duck at my age, Arthur? No, I shall have a look within the police perimeter.
Yes. The river. The river. Of course. Swept away on an ebb tide. Peach can take all the dry roads, but I'll take the one wet road. I've always ridden it, swept away on a tide of muck. Of course. Bermondsey. Get it for me. Get me the map. The map. Get it for me. Where did he live? Where did he live? There was a pub. The Old Justice. I need a little of that, huh? And the street he lived in was a flower. A flower among sticky black bond houses. Marigold Street.
Alec will have run south. Sat down for an hour or two to nurse his bruises. He might even have thought about his present predicament and be on his way back. And that's why we must watch the river as carefully as we can. Ideally, I should like us to be responsible for Spindoe's curtailment, since the law no longer has the ultimate deterrent.
Now, from here, Crowndale, across Norwood Park, through Dulwich, to Peckham Rye, and then down every back lane that ever was, to Bermondsey. 6 miles. I think I'll walk.
Once the A20's sealed off, that's our inner circle complete. Spindoe won't get away this time.
Unless he's outside the magic circle already.
Then he walks straight into the outer circle, doesn't he?
He could take an all-night bus.
And you can take a running jump. Next one.
Couldn't I take you some of the way? In the car, it'd be safer.
The car only feels safer because you can't smell what's outside. If I wanted a car, I'd steal one. It's a car park all the way, isn't it? I mean, I haven't lost every knack, have I?
I just want to... That man Scaliger might come. I want you safe.
Yes. Yes, I'm sorry. So late. It's too late.
No, it won't be. It shan't be.
Whatever happens, you'll hear. Either way.
Alec.
Bloody cats! Reginald, there's a person in the garden. There was, I saw him. Can't you hear? You should have done something.
Coffee,
Cola?
if you like. Well, your old man said.
What?
Nothing. I used to make jokes.
Yes. Who? Someone for Wally Enright, whoever he is.
Oh, he's gone. He left ages ago.
He's not here.
Waiting the call to sudden action, Webster. May I join you?
We have nothing to say.
You may not have, but it seems we both need information on Spindoe.
Yeah.
The hours I've wasted waiting for phones to ring. Call boxes are the worst. There's a limit to how long you can comb your hair in a public call box with a queue outside. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Who are you expecting to ring?
Go away.
No. I'm looking for Spindoe, too. He used to come here sometimes. The one bright, warm refuge in Streatham on a nasty night.
Mr. Mackelson considers Spindoe his property.
Who doesn't he regard as his property?
Now keep off, or you'll end up as dead as Spindoe.
But he's not yet dead, Webster, is he? I'm sorry if I embarrass you, but I made a promise to Billy Humphries, who is dead.
Expendable.
He was himself, solid, with weight, volume, smell. He was honest. He didn't hire himself out to others like you do. You know, I find you difficult to see. I suppose others have had the same trouble. That's why you've survived so long. Webster, the see-through target. Mackelson's disembodied dog's body. Yes, he's here. But where's Spindoe? Oh, come on, I'll tell him. Your forward observation post won't speak to anybody but you. I wonder why.
Now a change of
Yes.
tempo for all you night people,
Yes.
wherever you are. Down
I see.
by the riverside.
Let's see. Yes, I know the area. Okay. Right, joke over. Keep away. Well away.
Joke over. With you still up and about? Where's Spindoe?
He's gone for a walk. Where? You've had your warning, Scaliger. Now, for your own sake, have another cup of coffee and go home.
Oh, don't worry. I'll follow at a most respectful distance.
If you want to die.
Watch the wall, my darling, as the gentlemen go by.
Blazing hell. To have to waste it on him. Her?
Yes, I can manage. It's the left arm. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say he was going rather high, though. Bermondsey. Could be. No, Henry. I have a special interest in them both now, Scaliger and the girl. I can cope.
Oh, easy. Easy.
make it. Oh. Inconsiderate. Someone could hurt himself. Now, home in two. Last chance. So I don't make it. Well, I can. And I will. Why be superstitious?
Yes, I did. You nearly killed me back there. What's the interest, Ruth?
None.
He was with you when I rang, and now you're worried for him.
I haven't seen Alec.
You offered to run him wherever he wanted to go, but Spindoe refused because cars can get checked, yes?
No. No, I swear.
Why lie? What can you do now? There's too many people want him. Mackelson, the police, me.
It wasn't as you think. Alec said you think
Oh,
it's
did
all...
he? When? It doesn't matter. I wasn't believing you, was I?
Oh, Alec didn't use Billy. He told me what...
I was there, Ruth. I saw.
No, Alec told me Billy was already
He
dead.
wasn't. He was alive, Ruth. He was hurt but alive when Spindoe used him.
No, Alec told me how it was.
How he used him like so much meat.
No!
Like a hunk of something dripping blood to hide behind.
No, he was dead anyway.
He
Alec
spoke to me,
explained.
Ruth. Billy spoke to me after. The sandbag spoke. He said, run like Alec. I'm used up. Used up!
Ah. Or is it? As I thought. All bark, no bite.
SE to D3. SE to D3. Attempted car theft in Hillcourt Road near Camberwell Cemetery. Owner reports his car fitted with anti-theft device. Intruder ran off in direction of Forest Hill.
Alec!
Oh, I'll drive. Hurry. Why? I told you to stay put, that you'd hear.
I couldn't.
Thanks to you, I nearly bought it back there.
No, Scaliger didn't.
Oh, you've seen him too, have you? That would give the whole world in my tail. There's someone even now. Oh, God.
Alec, if I hadn't come, I wanted to help you. I couldn't bear to think of you just walking.
Well, that was the only way. Oh, damn it, Ruth, it's not as if this motor of yours even moves. Come on! Come on!
Well, we'll just watch this one out, Don, and hope.
Get down!
You chickened out on that one, Webster. Didn't I tell you he was mine?
Ruth, leave me.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Go south if you want to help me, but you haven't seen me. I don't exist. The less close help I have, the better chance I have.
You're using me like Billy.
No. I want you safe.
You don't. But it doesn't matter. I want to be your dummy. It's all right. I'll go south.
What is it?
You, after all.
What?
Doesn't matter, I'll go.
Good girl. And come whatever, I don't exist.
No. I thought you did.
Out. Where's he heading for?
Who?
You have 30 seconds to tell me before I shoot you in the stomach. I'm in pain.
Bermondsey, oh God.
I'll use your car. Get in.
He's one weak point, that arm.
It was horrible.
Yeah, so would I be with my stomach hanging out. From no bullets to 6. That's pretty good. Come on.
Who is it? That's all okay. Is it the filth? The filth? Where? It is. Filth? Okay. Can I just sit a minute? What's the filth? Is that the law?
Where you been, mister?
I've been inside. Ah. You've been protected. Well, I'm not the law.
So you say.
No, I'm not. No, believe me.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Bleeding gallop pole he is. Ask him anything, he never knows. Do you know?
What?
What I'm bloody asking you, mister. Do you? You're all the same, aren't you? Ask any of them. Dunno. Me, I know. I've got opinions, I have. You can bloody keep off if you want to live. Keep off!
What are they?
My own, thank you very much. You can bloody keep off.
He's political. He once stood as independent candidate for Speaker's Corner.
Have a drink.
A mess.
No? What's it with you, mister? It eases the muscles.
Damages the brain.
You need yours. What for, mister?
You tell the fifth, Milker. No, it's all right. No, they wouldn't be interested in you. You've only killed yourselves. That's allowed, more or less.
Big-headed bastard!
Right, we don't need that now. The Webster was picked up here, in Clanswick Street. So, therefore, Spindoe's heading for either Bermondsey or Rotherhithe.
Travel fast between Forest Hill and there.
Yeah, but he's on foot again now. Otherwise, we'd have picked him up, wouldn't we? Okay. Getting there. Yeah. So's he.
You'll soon get a taxi.
Let me come.
Do you want to see me kill Alec?
He's not as you say he is.
He's gentle and kind.
He can be.
He didn't choose to be often enough. You saw Renata. I pleaded with him to put her face back. He used you like he used Billy. Well, didn't he?
He was desperate.
So am I, Ruth.
What about you and Webster?
He would have killed us both. It's only what people do that tells you what they are. Now get out.
Please.
You hope to save him at the last moment.
I don't know.
And sail off into a red jelly sunset where the blood won't show on him.
He was lost. He was trying to turn everything back the way it was.
And what was that? A soft little underworld of small-scale brutality. The people still got hurt, cut up, beaten up. We don't do it much, only to you. You can tell that to the busted man on the floor. And he still kept his respectable front. A suburban gent. So quiet and kind with children and dogs. He didn't have the guts to make everybody double up in agony. Just a few. The law only got him on receiving. They tried to get him on more, on what he'd really done, but his front was too good, so he came out to kill.
He was forced to.
His enemies, perhaps, but not his friends. Now out you go, and home. Oh, Jesus, now where are we? We'd better be convincing.
Haven't you got homes to do it in?
Sorry, officer.
You're on a double line, too. Now get off out of it.
We were convincing. We've got to do as the law says.
I can stay suddenly?
I forced you to, didn't I? Anyway, you're too generous to be let loose at 4 in the morning.
Everything costs me. You quite sure all your boats are down the river? Not just cutting in your friend on Spindoe?
Where I said they were. Earning straight money. A long way downriver.
That's where I ought to be.
You will be. His boat's faster than mine anyway.
Oh. What cut are you taking?
Look, it's a bloody big favour I'm doing you. I don't have to do you any favours, you know. I could stand to lose everything.
Terry, I got the Connolly brothers off your neck, didn't I?
8 years ago.
Oh, what's that got to do with it?
It's a long time, innit?
Oh, Jesus, you wept your gratitude. You cried. You were so grateful. Huh? You've been so frightened. Oh, anything, Alec, you said. Anything, anytime. Well, now it is time. Now you pay back the last bit of borrowed capital for who you are. Because 8 years ago, I spoke to the two boys called Connolly, pushing lads who had it in for you. 8 years ago. Oh, nobody minded being in debt to Alec Spindoe then, because the likelihood of ever having to repay it seemed very small 8 years ago.
Yes, Alec.
I bounced back.
I am back.
Yes, yes. Now you help me. Simple arithmetic. Now you pay me back.
Okay. You ready?
Last seen here. Webster picked up here. Now, if we can...
Yes? He's been seen again.
Where?
St. Saviour's Dock.
Give it me. Jimmy? Yeah? Yeah? But tell him to hold it on the river. Spindoe's armed. And get him downstream, or we'll have the whole pool of London falling around between him and us. Tell him downstream. Okay, Ronnie?
Spindoe thinks he's made it.
Mackelson, Scaliger. If you want to see Spindoe die, you better come down. Greenwich, I'd say. Steer to the sound of the shooting. And if you haven't heard from Webster recently, blame me.
Make it easy on yourself, Spindoe. All exits are blocked. The whole area's cordoned off. You hear me, Spindoe?
Move it, Terry, move it! Oh, yeah? Jesus! Barges! Left in there. Pete, keep off. Now keep off.
Peach, get your men over to the south side. And I want Sergeant Fowler here now.
I am here.
Have you got the small arms?
They arrived 10 minutes ago.
Well, bloody well, issue them.
I already have.
Spindoe!
Ring 750-2540.
Who's that?
Renata, tell her to come as quick as she can.
Why?
You'll see.
Excuse me, sir. You can't go any further.
I didn't expect to. In that building, is he?
Yes. What do you know about it?
Very little. But don't worry, Sergeant. I can see all that I need with these. Enjoying the hunt? Are you? Hmm?
Spindoe, you have no chance. The building is now surrounded. For your own sake, I advise you to give yourself up. Spindoe, can you hear me?
Person unknown has entered the building on the north side. 102 reporting. 102 reporting.
Mr. Spindoe has company, Sergeant.
What?
A person called Scaliger, I should say. That's something more than a guess.
Oh, would you? Who are you?
An interested onlooker. But then who isn't interested when there's a death in the offing? And Alex Spindoe should be very typical of him.
Scaliger, I order you to leave the building. Spindoe is armed. Scaliger, leave the building immediately.
Who does he think he is, the bloody butler?
Leave immediately. You are obstructing the law. I say again, leave immediately.
Push off and ripen somewhere, Peach.
Spindoe, take no action. Scaliger, I order you to leave the building immediately.
Alec?
Alec, I've got a message from Billy. You're shooting wide and high, Alec. Billy didn't think I'd get this far, but I have. I made him a last promise and I rode all the way on it. I promised you dead, Alec. Like Billy, you're just meat now.
Well, then do it, if you can. Better that than 20 years. My life's gone. Yeah, Sculliger! My life is gone, blown away. You and Humphreys and Sheila. She was the first. And Eddie. Torn up little bits of paper dancing in a dirty wind. And all of you trying to grab a piece of me. All your grabbing hands. Catch a piece of Spindoe. It'll bring us luck. Well, I'm not going to be anybody's talisman, Sculliger. Oh, you squeamy promisers. You're not riding on me to a sky-high heaven. No! Kill first. You, Mattison, Peach, all of you with pain. I trust, I pray. Pain. The real base, the proper base of everything. The real ground we tread. Step high and hard. Don't worry. We won't hear the soft earth squeal. Because it was Spindoe cut the vocal cords of all these throats we press. Blame him. Use him. Cut yourself a piece of him. Nothing better for a bruised and yellowing conscience. But what's more? What's better? All his blood will wash away.
All right. I'll break my promise.
No. Oh, no. You don't get off that lightly. No. Now, come on. Come on. You can't break faith now. Or are you just a pious mouth? One chance for Billy. And then all odds are even.
Your last chance, Spindoe. We're moving in.
No. So that's how it was. It's me. It's inside me. Oh, God. Oh, you can all laugh. Oh, I'll share the joke. It's on me. Oh, you bastards everywhere! That's the way a dream always ended. Now I'll wake up.
Very typical. Good.
You, Scully. You're under arrest.
For what?
Obstructing the law.
Peach, there are more important chances for you. For instance, Mackelson. And Renata. Show Mackelson what he did to you, Renata. If I might suggest, I think you should arrest him on just one charge to begin with.
What the hell?
Nothing too ambitious. Malicious wounding. Then while that's sticking to him, you can gather all the evidence you need for his complicity with Spindoe in the murder of Eddie Edwards. He'll wriggle, of course, but in jail.
Anything to say, Mackelson?
Nothing. Except that my solicitors are excellent. Be careful.
Take him back.
No, Ruth. He was dead before you even met him.